Yeah. Well. A good Sunday morning, everyone. Sitting here, it's 11 something, I reckon. Already been to the coin laundry and washed all my clothes for the week. Cleaned up the house, fed the rabbit. Had to go outside. The last 2 nights we've had big storms down here. Lots of high wind, thunder, lightning, hail, and rain so hard that it completely soaked everything under my carport. Kind of raining sideways, that is. But I already got all my cleaning done. Yesterday I cleaned up around the place and took a nap, tried to rest up from that week of work. 50, 60 hours a week at 65 ain't near as fun and easy as it used to be way back in the day. It wasn't fun and easy then either. Sorry about your dad. But a couple of weeks ago, wanted to run out. It was my birthday on the 13th, turned 65. I wanted to run out and see if I could find any fall color. Well, guess what happened the morning I wanted to do that? My ex-wife dropped my youngest daughter off. She'll be 15 next month, so she's getting on with it. Hopefully she's doing good in school. She sent me a text a couple times this week in the afternoon saying she hadn't logged in. She does online homeschooling because she just don't like the bully system they got in their schools. She ain't into all that screaming and hollering and posturing and all that other crap that high school kids do. I wasn't either. I had to force myself to finish high school. Never got involved in their drama while in those days back yonder. And I can't say that I'm any worse for it. I watch people screw their lives up. I'll watch people really excel. But yeah, she came down, stayed till Monday. They had Columbus Day off from school, and mom and stepdaddy and their kid and my daughter went on back down yonder to San Antonio. And I just got on my work week and went and got my DOT physical that Monday morning. Dropped by the driver's license place. Tried to turn in a copy of that physical. They don't take them anymore. It's all got to be done online. 2 years ago, they went right up to the deadline before they ever submitted my DOT physical. I had to really scream and holler at them, get them off their butt to do what was right. It's a shame when you have to force people to do the right thing. When it's click and it's done. What's the big deal? How come you're putting this off to the last second? As soon as that physical was made out, you should just scanned it onto your computer, hooked up to the website, and press that button. Take what, every bit of 5 minutes at the most? Goodness, people. But we do live in a bare minimum world, and that's what people try to get away with, just the bare minimum. They're hoping for the most while doing the least. Not good in my world. If you're a bare minimum type of person, as far as your effort versus what you get out of life, go away. But anyway, I'm going to get on the old Hawk here in a bit. Got my little Hawk 250 out there. Got my little GoPro type camera mounted to my old helmet. We're going to ride up to Davy Dogwood Park and sit on top of what I call the hill. And it looks south out of the park. And it has a pretty good view. We have a water tower, probably 2 miles south of me here where I live. And from that hill, which is like 4 or 5 miles to the north and west, you can see the water tower clearly and beyond. So that's a good view. I'm hoping for a little color. But I will tell you this, it's living in an interesting place. And in December, about 2 years ago, I went out to the National Forest, south and east here, about 10 miles away from Crockett. A little part of it is just a couple hundred acres. And not many people know about it, but I've been going there for years and years and years. Never seen a deer out there. But man, just to go out there and sit in the forest and saw Mama Bobcat and her baby, and I say baby, he was as big as she was, or she was as big as the mom. And they were just kids wanted to play, but I was sitting back in an old Yopon Ollie, completely camouflaged, just being still. And Mama thought she saw me. They were about 50, 60 yards away. But I didn't move. I didn't make a noise. And eventually she saw me as no threat, and she ran off and caught up with the kid, and they lived happily ever after. Then I was still sitting there, just relaxing, drink a cup of coffee, waiting to see if a deer might accidentally walk out in front of me. And I heard a deer feeder go off to one side of me on the private property over there. And the next thing I know, I'm hearing something coming from this side. And man, it sounded like something, just a thunderous herd running through the forest. The clearing was about 25, 30 foot over there on that side of me. And I was looking over there, and all of a sudden, a big old wild feral hog. That'd be a tame hog that got loose from the farm and been living on his own in the woods for a while. As soon as he saw me turn my head over to look at him, he stopped. And I've never seen a critter wheel so fast on their back legs and take off the opposite direction. I said, well, I have seen some wildlife today, other than squirrels and birds. Enjoyed that day. A couple of years back, like we were starting. I'll send some pictures of that along with this if I still have them on my phone. I got to march down this beautiful area of just this sand road out through the forest, and beautiful colors. Found me a sassafras patch out there. I got it marked on GPS so I can return as much of those saplings. And they're the easiest, so I'll hold off on harvest. I'll only get 2 or 3 roots a year, so I don't kill the plants, and that way I can have me some sassafras tea. And when the leaves are turning this time of year, I'll go out there and pluck me a bunch of leaves. And I got an old metal baking pan that I got a piece of screen wire over. I'll set them in the sun, let them dry out really good. And I got a mortar on a pestle over here, and I'll crush a big old bag of them up and make me some filet. So when I make gumbo, I got the filet. No man, I told you what. But yeah, we're gonna go for a ride. We're gonna see what we can see, and we'll try to shoot you some pictures and videos, and just show you the natural beauty of this area. Is it difficult to live here? Oh yes, extremely. 9 months out of the year it stays above 90 degrees, and the other 3 months out of the year it's rain, ice, and a crazy strong wind. Let me tell you what, if you're up in the snow country, that's great. Yeah, it's cold up there, but you don't get near soaked as you do here. You'll be soaking wet because it just rains day after day after day after day. And if you work out in it like I do, I don't care what kind of rain system you got on your clothing, it doesn't matter. You're going to get soaked down to the bone, head to toe. And with a 20-mile-an-hour wind blowing 30-degree temperatures on you when you're soaking wet, it's pretty dead gum miserable, let me tell you. So our really short autumn and really short spring are marked by freezing mornings with rain, and by noon the sun has come out and it's 80 to 90 degrees outside. So you dress for warm in the morning, and you have to take all that crap off, dress down, so that you don't burn up in the afternoon and by midnight it's cold again. Anyway, it's part of the country we live in. Expect big storms. I know the upper Midwest and everything in the last couple of months has had their time that we're now going through. Every 500 miles south to north, advance everything by about a month and a half, and you'd be pretty close to home. But we'll hit you up with a few riding the motorcycle pictures and videos this afternoon and tonight. Hope you enjoy it. Till later, enjoy it. Bye.